Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Stacy. Today's video will be about the school system and how I feel about all that and what I would have done a lot sooner had I known certain things. First off, the school promises all these wonderful things that are going to be in place to help your child. Well, at least the school that H goes to promised lots of things, and that H would feel safe and have everything that H needed to be successful in school. However, that was not the case. The school said that they had people there that would be available to help, but they weren't really there. Every time H needed to talk to somebody, they were always too busy, or H was supposed to come back at a different time. I mean, it's not like it's not like you can just shut your mental health problems down and say, okay, I'll come back in a half an hour and we can discuss it then. No, they need that. They need to be able to talk to somebody faster than that. And it's hard for kids with mental health problems or any disability really, if the school's not willing to help you, but they say they are, but they really don't back up their words, then it's hard to see your child succeed. I mean, at one point we got the doctor to sign off on a medical so that H was being tutored at home, which was great because H's grades improved a lot from being tutored at home. It only lasts for a short period of time before the doctor has to redo another note and send it to the school for them to have homebound, medically homebound. And the doctor wasn't willing to do that again for H because H was going to be stopping that one program, and we were going to be going to see a new psychiatrist. And the doctor wanted the new psychiatrist to decide what course of action, if they felt that H could go to school or should be in school. And doctors know everything. They felt that H needed to be in school because of socialization, and they don't really listen to the family or sometimes even the patient, because H has severe social anxiety, and I'd send H to school, and it could be, I don't even think H would be at school for a whole hour before I'd get a text or a call saying that I needed to come get them from school because they couldn't do it anymore. I even went so far as to bribe my child, saying I'd give them $25 for every day, full day. Give them $25 every full day that they went to school. H was excited about that and was ready to do it. And first day when H went to school, still didn't last over an hour, so that didn't really work. And so then you get to school calling, well, H needs to be at school, blah blah blah, I'm gonna call child services on you, and blah blah blah. And so they make you think you need to. They know, the school and the doctors know what best is. The school and the doctor think they know what's best for your child because they see your child for all of an hour or less. So yeah, you get a really good picture of what's going on with your child. Ridiculous. So yeah, I did the dance with the school and stuff, and if I had learned some things sooner than I did, I definitely would not have forced H to go to school. Because it just enhances their anxiety. I mean, I get it. They need to be around children, their kids their own age and they need to socialize. But if your child has severe anxiety and severe depression, how is forcing them to go somewhere where they don't feel safe how does that help them? I mean, seriously now. If your child was to tell a teacher or somebody at the school or even their doctor that they don't feel safe at home, what's going to happen? You and I both know that social services and child welfare is going to be called on you. This big investigation is going to be started to find out why your child feels unsafe at home. Well, if your child doesn't feel safe at school, why are they forcing us still to send our kids somewhere where they don't feel safe? I wish I had ended up taking H out of school a lot sooner than I did. And not only would it have saved a lot of stress for H, and it would also have saved a lot of stress for the whole family. There would have been less stress for us. And I wish I knew that a lot sooner than I did. So now we're looking into getting now we're looking into signing up for a GED for H. Yeah, so for me personally, I don't think that forcing your child to go to school just because the doctors and the school tell you that that's what needs to be done, and if you don't do it, we're going to send the law after you. Well, then you just kind of just like make us give up on school altogether. So yeah, so if I'd known sooner, I would have pulled H a lot sooner from school, and we wouldn't have gone through all of that, and I wouldn't have had a screaming match with them outside of the school one time when I had to come pick H up because they called and I was supposed to take H to the hospital. So yeah, if they had just listened to me, everything would have been fine. I don't know. It's just frustrating when you have so many people outside of telling you what to do and what not to do, but they're not the ones that are there every single day and see how your child is reacting to certain ways and certain things that are being forced upon them. If you've been in a similar situation, what did you do? Did you force your child to go to school, or did somebody eventually listen to you and help? I don't think that children should be forced to go to school, especially when your child has been diagnosed with mental health problems. I mean, it's not like I want to keep my kid home all the time just because I don't want them going to school. No, I would like them to be at school, but if you know that it's an illness, it's a sickness, and that's how it should be considered, and it's something that really needs to be addressed with the school systems. And it's not just something that's just going to get better just because you say, oh, you're fine, suck it up, it's okay, you can go to school. No, that's not how it's going to work. Well, thank you for listening to my little rant about the schools. But yeah, I definitely would have pulled H out a lot sooner had I known how much stress and anxiety that they made it they made it a lot worse than it needed to be. But again, thanks for watching my video, and I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.